Okay. We're back. Back with Genshin Impact. Not that I ever really left. And look, I have Cyno. I already mentioned this, but I wanted to show him properly. Look. And we're doing his quest today. Alright, this film is Gucci. Let's do this. I should mention, I accidentally already started the quest, but all I did was talk to someone in the academia that said that Cyno went to investigate more about the capsules, the memory capsules from the Sumeru update. So let's actually start this. And if I can, I'm also gonna play the rest of the Mondstadt event because I haven't completed it. I've only done the small events that are like gathering money for chivalry and stuff. I didn't come through Eula and Amber though, so that was nice. Come on, where is he? Where's the boy? There!
Huh? It's Cyno! What are you doing here?
Yeah! I mean, typical doggo boy, there he is on the ground.
Ah, it's you two. I knew I sensed a familiar presence. I'm currently in the middle of an investigation here. We'll have to chat some other time.
No, we wanna join you.
There's been a recent case of canned knowledge smuggling. It seems that the smugglers are following an elaborate and dangerous scheme. I just happened to acquire some intel which led me here.
Oh, small mention. I've been trying to get into Overwatch 2, but I still haven't been able to download the file.
Hey, what do you know? We're also here to
I'm
investigate
gonna stop this
that.
for a bit. Okay, I'm back. I have to I had to talk to someone, but we're good now.
I see. Well, the situation might be more problematic than you anticipated. I've already questioned several people, but gained very little information.
So you already have a hunch then?
Long story short, I was able to learn of the secret location where the canned knowledge is being sold. You're welcome to accompany me if you're interested.
Please, I am very much indeed interested.
Whoa, that sounds pretty complicated. But having Cyno around will definitely make things easier.
Oof, my share is nosy. Let's continue.
Alright, let's go round up those bad guys.
Work with Cyno to arrest the suspect. Hey, we can just run there. And just flowers. Not really here, but I guess I could kill this guy. Just a bit. A bit of killing didn't hurt anyone after all.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty.
Looks like I went too far.
I haven't been able to level him up past level 60. I don't have all the care ups,
Very
and I'm
nice.
ashamed of myself. I didn't think I was gonna get him, so I never farmed them from the start. And now I'm really regretting it.
Is this all you got? Seems even less than last time.
What difference does it make? If you see something you like, buy it. If not, then keep walking.
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much on hand. If you see something that catches your eye, then now's your chance. There's no telling when we'll have more. What does the academia think they're doing? Alright, I'll take these here. Let me see what else you have.
What kind of knowledge are they buying though? Why is it so precious?
I don't see any real gems in this batch. It's all pretty ordinary stuff. Whatever, how much do I owe you?
150K. Show us the Mora, and you'll get the goods.
That's way less than what Dory charged us.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Cyno! When's he ever gonna let up?
Hey, forget the goods! Let's split!
What's with this dramatic angle?
But don't forget the Mora!
Oh, this is your death
Done,
sentence.
done! Not so fast! You can't escape with Paimon on the case!
What is this? He's got backup now? Doesn't everyone say Cyno works alone? I don't like the looks of this. Either way, it's gonna be a tough fight. Any ideas?
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut anyway. I'm not losing my life here.
Oh,
Huh?
at least
Did
he's
they
got
really
brains.
just give up like that?
Just like the others I've caught. They're not deep in the circle, just dealers at the bottom of the chain.
Yep. Cut off the fingers to save the whole arm.
All right. I have one question and one question only. Where did you get this canned knowledge?
The pickup location is different every time. The boss tells us where it's gonna be and that's it. We don't get a say in it. He sends someone every 5 days to bring us the goods.
Guess instead of catching them red-handed, we should have just followed them.
And when is the next batch coming?
I don't know.
He's telling the truth. Honest! Normally, we should have received a shipment 3 days ago, but we didn't get anything. The stock we have right now is from 8 days ago, which is why there isn't much left.
I know exactly why they didn't receive their last batch. 3 days ago is exactly when I started my investigation.
So someone has been watching Cyno.
I suspect who's ever running this whole thing knew that I was coming. So they cut all contact with these dealers. When you were trying to escape, you said something about me working alone. Where did you hear that from?
Are you kidding? We've known your name since day one in this business. The boss warned us to watch out and even gave us info about you. But here we are. I guess we never stood a chance.
They already knew all about me and were trying to avoid being detected from the very beginning. These small fries are the only ones they leave out in the open. And no matter how many we catch, it won't further our investigation.
Darn.
If only we had another lead. Like a merchant who sells large amounts of canned knowledge.
Huh? Oh, you mean someone like Nothing?
Yep.
Do you have a potential suspect? You'd better bring them to me for judgment.
Uh-oh, we're going to see Dory.
Whoa! Judgment?
That's right. I won't turn a blind eye on any dangerous suspect.
Oh! Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Cyno meet Dory.
We don't know any merchants. I wonder why they went so different with the voice direction for Dory. Because in Japanese, she sounds like a really crazy old lady, and I love it.
I see. Anyway, I'll think of a way to deal with these two and then continue gathering information.
I wonder if Cyno knows we're hiding something and he's gonna find out on his own. Because making him just forget about this doesn't feel like it's in character.
If you manage to learn anything, you can find me at Caravan Rebot. And as for you, I don't ever want to catch you buying canned knowledge again. If you possess any unused knowledge capsules, then you should submit them to the authorities immediately.
Okay, I got it. Just keep your nose out of my business.
His doggo knows.
Hey! What's with the attitude, mister?
What, you got a problem with that too? Listen, buying canned knowledge is a deal between two people. The buyer and the seller. We don't need people like you butting in on our business here.
I feel like his voice doesn't fit his face.
Think about it. If the academia is hoarding something as convenient and useful like canned knowledge, then they must have been planning only to use it for themselves. Am I right?
The academia has clearly published the potential dangers of canned knowledge. I don't like having to repeat things. And besides, I'm sure you wouldn't listen anyway. I just hope you understand that your actions are what fuels the smuggling of canned knowledge. If I ever catch you again, I will personally see to it that you are punished.
I hadn't realized his eyebrows are yellowish. They're a completely different color than his purplish hair.
Alright, Traveler. I need to go now.
That's what I didn't notice until now.
You think you can scare me?
Traveler, why don't we go talk to Dory? She's got loads of connections and might be able to tell us something about all this.
Oh, I feel like Cyno's definitely gonna follow us without us knowing.
If Paimon remembers correctly, she's usually at the Palace of Alcazar's array. Let's go!
Let's go, Paimon. Ask Dory for information. Not too far either, so let's just run there. Man, I already farmed a few scarabs today, and I still need like 14 to ascend to the next phase. And none of my friends are able to play Genshin this past few days, so it's not like I can go to their worlds to just take their scarabs. And you know, I don't blame them, they're busy. I do have the new Mondstadt weapon event, but it's only at rank 3 refinement. I'm close to getting rank 4 though. I'll be able to get that refinement. Although if I'm being honest, I really wanna get Mika later on and give him the spear. Cause it's just gonna look better on him. Hello, Dory.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid attention.
Do you know who's smuggling the canned knowledge?
No idea. Sorry. I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business.
Oh, really? What's the new big thing now, huh? NFTs?
Huh?
Knowing this
you mean
girl
you stopped
though.
selling it? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding the market, it was becoming impossible to fetch decent prices anymore.
Oh, so it's quite popular then.
Besides, it seems that group of smugglers has practically taken over the market. It's a little rule of mine to never fight for a share of someone else's market. If I'm gonna make Mora, it's gonna be the lion's share.
You know what? I can respect that. And besides, this girl's got grip.
Plus, with regulations getting as tight as they are now, I figured I might as well just hang it up. Sounds like we came all this way for nothing. Well, not completely.
You know, I'm actually glad that Dory has a place in the story, unlike poor Diona that I think still hasn't appeared in the Mondstadt event. Come on.
Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, I'll let you in on what I do know. After all, those smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon so that I can take over. I mean, so that the industry can become more fairly regulated.
Sure. And who's gonna be doing that regulating? You?
Hey, you just want to make more business for yourself.
Is someone canned knowledge really that lucrative? I mean, she obviously overcharged us.
Don't underestimate its value. Think about it. You can gain all sorts of knowledge while bypassing the troublesome process of studying. Naturally, that makes it a product worth a high price.
I wonder how many times you can use it though. Like, once, twice, 10?
Of course, not everyone needs that kind of knowledge, but in a market as big as Sumeru, there is plenty of demand. Plus, the cost of production is relatively low, so even if dealers have to cover transportation costs, there's still an enormous profit to be made.
Then why does the Academia prohibit selling canned knowledge?
That's what I was thinking. It's way too convenient.
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become a scholar with the snap of your fingers does sound like a dream, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of ethics that comes with that, and if you don't have that, you may not be ready to get all that knowledge.
But everything in the world comes at a price, right? Gaining knowledge is a complicated process. It requires learning, thinking, and practice. Even when it comes to my own business, I have to go through a lot of preparation before I put anything out for sale. But with canned knowledge, one may simply skip all the hassle and get whatever they need to know immediately. That inherently leads to at least two potential problems. First, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought, and you'll find it very hard to forget. This means that if the knowledge is flawed, then it'll be very difficult to correct. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time diminishes your ability to think. You'll end up becoming like a library that can only store knowledge.
You sure know a lot about this. Talking from experience or from a friend you might know?
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any negative effects?
Not in particular, or Golden Boy feels nothing off at all.
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue, which is exactly why I used to sell it. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure diseases, but can also do harm when overused. It all comes down to balancing the right amount.
Speaking of medicine, when are we gonna get by you? I've been waiting for freaking ever.
Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned
Who are you
knowledge by
pointing
those
at?
smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into their hands by focusing only on the canned knowledge that's made its way into the market.
True. Where's the other?
As far as I know, their real purpose is to distribute information about the Court of Desolation. That's where the real business opportunity is.
Court of Desolation.
The Court of Desolation? What's that?
Rumor has it that it's a site of ruins from the age of the Scarlet King. It's said that with the treasures inside, one can see beyond life and death. But any research of the ruins is strictly banned by the Academia. Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. They're auctioning rare canned knowledge, some of which is related to the Court of Desolation.
So someone had to have knowledge of that so they could actually make the canned knowledge.
Once I heard about the auction,
How old
I
are
began
they?
to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I'd wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation.
They're getting really good at writing quests. They know that the best thing to do is to make them mysteries. Why use canned knowledge to distribute information? What's the purpose of hosting an auction?
Because studying those ruins is not just a simple matter. It requires knowledge spanning several fields. So, if they're asked for the auction, chances are they're trying to attract and scout out anyone with interest or expertise on the subject.
Maximize profits.
On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation. So, they might as well just make a fortune while they're at it by hyping up the related canned knowledge at the auction.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert and see the auction. Who knows, we might find some leads there.
Let's go.
That's right. And now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location.
Oh, great, of course.
As I said, I also have to make preparations before I sell things, right? Now, let me consider how much I should sell this for.
Give it to us and we won't rat you to the authorities. No, I wouldn't do that to you, Dory.
I've
More
got
than a million,
it.
please.
500,000 mora per kit. That's quite the bargain. We'll even offer a 50% discount for Little Paimon's travel kit. Only 250,000 mora.
What? That's super expensive!
Still, I have like 5 million more at the moment.
No need to worry, little one. Cyno's the one heading this investigation, isn't he? I'll be sure to bill all the expenses to him.
You're gonna get killed, girl, and do that.
All you'll need to do is tell him to go to the Merchant's Guild and pay the bill once the mission is completed. Just, be sure to not send him directly here, though, okay? That would leave me completely in the open. I'm sure the former General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. Oh, the Mora. I can see it already. Loads of shiny Mora coming Dory's way.
We better get going. If Dory keeps at it, we'll be out of Mora.
Yep. Little rascal. Action information. This is starting to feel a lot like that one Hunter x Hunter arc. Information regarding an auction that Dory collected and compiled. You can find details concerning the Knowledge auction being held in the desert here. From Cyno of the Intel. Right, let's see the dog boy again. I'm already missing him, even though I have him. Where is he? There he is. Quincy's.
Cyno! We got news for you. What the smugglers are really after is a chance to research the Court of Desolation. They are hosting an auction in the desert to sell canned knowledge about those ruins.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel, but is it reliable?
It's all I have to go on for the moment. Yep.
We also heard that the Court of Desolation contains treasures from the time of the Scarlet King. Is that true?
Yeah, we need like an official timeline compilation so we can get things straight.
Partially. It was a secret place built by a dark sect from the age of the Scarlet King. The ruins do contain treasures, but the place is also rife with unknown dangers.
Whoop, I smell a dungeon.
According to past research, one must forfeit their life as the price of entering.
Ooh.
They are not some ordinary ruins, so the Academia has strictly prohibited any related research.
Also sounds like just a fake story to get people out of there.
However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then I suppose your conclusion does hold some validity. Regardless, we need to go into the desert.
Are there many people trying to study the Court of Desolation?
Less in recent years, but there are always those who attempt to do so, both inside and outside the Academia. After all, legends claim that whoever obtains the treasures inside can see beyond life and death, or even resurrect the dead.
Legends, huh?
Death is often the greatest grievance for many people. Though they're fully aware that the chance of these rumors being true are slim, they hold tight to such fantasies and pursue them regardless. That's why some continue to research it, regardless of it being a restricted subject. On top of that, it's hard to track the source of information contained in canned knowledge.
Yeah, it's not like it comes with a copyright or a date of, or the date it was made.
Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go investigate. But before that, we'll have to get rid of these people tailing us.
Oh?
Huh? People tailing us?
That's right. Let's begin to leave town and see what happens. I'm sure they'll reveal themselves as soon as we make a move. Don't worry. I'll make short work of them.
Alright, I'll finally get to see what Cyno's like in-game with his actual weapon.
That's Cyno for you. But we can lend a hand too, you know.
Leave caravan rebat. Yeah, it's not cheaper, let's go. I seriously wish there were more scarabs around here. Maybe the new craftable spear might be good for Cyno. I gotta check that because I actually want to build him. The only other electric character I have built is Facial, which is a no-brainer, but like I need a DPS.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Cyno. I've heard a lot about you. You've got quite a reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed. And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you?
Oh, it does.
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Cyno? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough.
Oh yes, trying to manipulate him on stuff that he doesn't even care about.
On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
You know, I wonder. I feel like these lines would have a bit more depth if Cyno actually needed the money for like medicine and not just living expenses like Mona, because she has money but she's bad at managing it. I wonder, because like this is just, it could be deeper, you know. I'm not saying I want Cyno to suffer from an uncurable disease, but I think it would add a bit more depth and nuance to the story.
Is that so? Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
See this? Like the characters right now in Genshin have been getting better, but I would like to see them struggle a bit more.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back. New punching.
La la la!
Get him, please. Everybody counts that the Klee takes out the sword attack. Look at him go.
Cascade! Kamisato
I gotta admit, the new bosses in the 12 the Abyss, I think, are
Dumpty Dumpty
so good looking. They have amazing design. Talk to Cyno.
This doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Cyno. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it. Let's get out of here.
You'll regret having fought us. Now let's run away with our tail between our legs. Oh, he's smiling a bit. Isn't that cute?
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap.
Always saw such a smart doggo.
I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
I mean, easy for you to say wearing that thing with an eye on it.
Wait, hold on! There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes!
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact.
Their honor. Have you encountered that kind of situation before, Cyno?
Yes. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Uh-oh, trauma time.
I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time. And I let my guard down after we had closed the case. My superior was injured while protecting me. And we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since. Staying alert even while I sleep.
Oof.
Whoa! Who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions.
Oh, Cyno must feel so freaking guilty because of that.
His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday.
Nice.
Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Oh, he cares about us.
Don't worry.
Not really.
Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
We've also experienced a lot of sticky situations. Let's all do our best.
Good. Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this.
Hopefully.
And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers.
Cyno sweep, let's go. Suspicious smuggling escape. Go to the desert auction site. How far is it? Can I walk there or no? Kinda far, let's see. Yeah, let's take a shortcut. And I finally have enough resin. I can go kill the electro plant. Los cenitos for Cyno. Oh, I also level up Yanju to level 80, so that's good. I don't think I'll be using her anytime soon, though.
So hot. If only there was some shade for us to cool off under.
We still have a long way to go, so you'll need to hang in there for a while longer. This is not a good place to rest anyway.
Yeah, especially during the day.
Okay. But don't you feel hot too, Cyno?
Of course, but I'm accustomed to these conditions.
Care to share any tips? Paimon's about to melt away.
That'd be funny to see.
Just try to stay focused. Use your willpower to support your mind. The moment you start to give in is when you'll feel more tired. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind perceive your body's limitations. We must get somewhere safe before we can relax.
Okay, if you say so. But where would be a more safe place to rest? Paimon thinks this is a perfectly safe place to stop.
We need to find some shade.
Just look around. It's just sand and desert.
Oh no.
There aren't any monsters for miles around. Whoa! Where did these scorpions come from?
Watch out. Something's not right about them.
Oh, can you use can knowledge on animals? It took them all at once. That's a lot of skill for you.
Whew. Well, Paimon really didn't expect to see those here.
Those weren't just normal scorpions. See? There are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone.
Uh-oh, and we just killed their livestock.
Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. These scorpions were sent to keep us away. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed out here, nobody would ever know.
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
I feel like they would try to take credit for killing the great General Mahamatra. Like, they would not keep quiet about it, at least about you.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert, so how could they know where we are?
Tracking us via you? Tracking us via water signals, like in Dune?
Stay still.
Oh, anything for you. Oh, that's pretty.
Here's the answer. It must have planted this on you.
Please tell me it wasn't Dory.
Huh? What is it?
A
No, it
miniature
must be
tracking
bad.
device made by the Ksharawar. They can use this to discern your approximate location. But this device wasn't licensed for mass production. Where did they get it? Could someone from the Ksharawar also be involved? But that doesn't seem right.
So they have tracking devices in this world. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that.
Whoa! Paimon never knew that kind of thing even existed! Why
Yeah.
would it be on him?
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier.
How would it
It was
be
a frantic
known?
fight. It's only natural you didn't notice the device.
Well, good thing you were able to find it, Cyno. Now let's get rid of it.
Maybe we should keep it.
No. Hold on to it for now. It might still be useful for us. Let's keep heading to the auction. It would be dangerous to linger here any longer.
Yep, with all those fire plants back there. Nope, let's get the heck out of here. Continue heading to the desert.
They're back again! How many of them are there? Ha! I'm here.
I haven't heard a lot of my characters, quote lines when they're in the desert. I remember a bit of Cyno, that was fun. He doesn't like that he's a cute doggo.
Weird. Is this where the auction is?
Maybe it's just a fake auction.
Yeah, not a single soul. Maybe they're on break right now or something.
Maybe they, quote, are the can knowledge, just saying.
They didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. They shouldn't have been able to give any warning of our arrival. But even so, they still knew we were coming. Someone here must have been watching the tracker and warned everyone to clear out.
Aw, what should we do now?
We searched the area. They couldn't have moved all the knowledge capsules so quickly. There might still be something left for us to find.
Some footprint. I know you're pretty good at finding those from before.
Alright, let's take a good look around the area.
Let's see what's up. Investigate. Large amount of can knowledge has been piled here, enough to fetch an extremely large amount of Moira at market price. The scattered footprints have been completely buried by the wind and sand, but it is impossible to speculate on the direction of the merchants escaped from the footprints. The animal's still here. The centerpiece is drinking water leisurely and seems to be completely unaffected. And lastly, ordinary can knowledge seems to have nothing to do with the Court of Desolation.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge capsules containing info about the Court of Desolation, so they carried those off. But don't worry. I have another idea. You two start heading back the way we came. I will remain hidden here.
Yeah, that's what I was
Come
thinking.
back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will come up by then. They packed up in a hurry and didn't have time to carry off all their goods. They won't just leave them here.
Nope, they gotta be watching us right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if eventually we find a tracking device of sorts that actually can transmit audio.
Once they think we've left the premises, they'll be back to pick up their belongings. We just need to make sure the tracker goes far enough from here to make them assume that it's safe to come back.
Oh, Paimon gets it. We'll lure them out because they'll think we've left.
Yes, Paimon, very smart.
Okay, we'll start heading away and leave this place to you.
Yep. Bye-bye,
Yes.
Doggo.
And don't worry. If they dare to return, I'll make sure they stay.
Angry Doggo. these things here. Where is it? Ah, there it is.
La la la.
Leave
La
the
la la.
auction with the marker.
Jumpy Dumpty go!
Woohoo! Alright, I'm just gonna teleport there. Cyno, I hope you turn out okay. I mean, there's no way you're gonna get hurt on your character quest. They gotta make you look good so you can sell. Money, money, money. Maybe that's the reason Hoyoverse uses Paimon as their mascot, because she's so greedy and doesn't improve. I'm surprised people forgot about the bad reward from this anniversary.
Ugh, so tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right?
Yep, far enough. Maybe a little farther, won't you? Yeah, a bit more.
Further? But Paimon can't go another step. How about we rest here for a while?
We're gonna get attacked again. Or not, I guess.
It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction. Let's go. Maybe Cyno's finally found some leads.
Not gonna lie, that pyramid with those red winds up there looks a lot like an Oblivion Gate. I wonder if they could ever do something like that with Genshin, and instead of Oblivion Gates, it's just domains opening from nowhere. I'm looking to Stagnary in case I see any scarabs around here. I've been stupid all along, and for some reason I just didn't think about using him.
Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time?
Oh! He sounds so annoying. Who ate a poisonous mushroom this time? Like, he's so used to it. Look, he's like the meme of that guy waking up and he's like so annoyed by it.
Keep up!
I love Tagnara, he's so cute. His voice, his personality. I got used to his face, even if he's so freaking pale. He's nice. And those ears wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Anyway, let's get back to it. Who's there? Oh, that's almost the same guy as before.
Oh, looks like Cyno caught someone. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell Paimon everything you know.
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, I laid low and observed for a while instead. He is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here. Am I right?
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Cyno. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Has he been using a lot of the canned knowledge? He looks really tired. I don't remember seeing other NPCs with eyes like those.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by that?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything.
Oh, so these aren't yours and you just wanted to come back for them?
Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
You reap what you sow. Sorry, dude.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
It's either the academia or the factory. At least they're making it.
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere?
Trying to double cross us, huh? What's that thing up in the sky? Was that there? I don't remember. That's not the Jade Palace, no way.
If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru Village? It should be safe there.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, Traveler.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us!
Come on now. Do you...
Oh, damn it, I didn't read that. But what is the thing? No, that can't be the Jade Palace, can it? Just for a bit, I want to get close. Wait, no. How close can I get without having to travel? Is it like... Has that thing always been there? I'm not going crazy, am I? I'm probably just... What's that saying? Following the purple dragon? What is that? I'm going crazy here. It's probably just the desert, but anyways. To be fair, I haven't explored all of the desert portion of Sumeru. What in the hell?
Keep up!
Unless they expanded the Jade Palace and I just completely missed it. I don't think I'll be around this part much.
Time to go.
Might as well kill this guy.
I'll uproot you! Cascade!
Here, why don't you cool down a bit?
Diana special!
Diana?
Be still.
It's... Sometimes I remember Diana's story and it's so fucked up that she works at a bar when she's like 12, 13. Like, damn. And I know she does it not because she needs the money, but still. How far must I go just to see that thing on the sky? Actually, I just missed it. Where is it? Hey, where'd it go? No way. If it was an optic illusion the whole time, I'm calling. No way. Where is it? I freaking hate myself. Did I go all the way here just so I could get hidden by the fog? I'm out of here. I'll probably plot relevant later on. Let's just go to our village already. And pretend like I didn't do this, but too late. My shame is here on stream. Hopefully no one watches this far. Oh, I thought it was one of those little rock piles that gives you like 10,000 mora. Dang it.
Dad, you're back! Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
This is my daughter, Cyno. She can be a little shy of strangers. Why don't you run along now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this guy is so gonna die.
Everyone knows Cyno in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler!
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Cyno, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed.
Look, he looks so tiny.
But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Why is that?
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business. Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Cyno. And even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Oh, always making it about you.
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Smart doggo.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
Oh, did you poison it?
That's my girl. Do
Maybe
we
I'm
still have any sugar left?
way off,
If
but
not,
just saying.
I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Poor kid has nothing to do, she can only sleep. These guys must be really struggling for Mora.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Yep, just stringing you along, huh?
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I was hoping to ask you for a favor.
Oh.
My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time.
Oh, that makes sense.
She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap.
If she were just a normal kid, she probably would wanna talk to us.
As for me,
Yes,
I was
know.
just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day. Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Who was this someone?
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival.
I feel like someone's exploiting you. Like, is the medicine really that expensive, or is the person selling it to you also the one that's employing you? Just wondering.
I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Cyno. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
Indeed, that's a good answer.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home. You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Okay, what do you have back there?
Whoa!
More
Look at all of this!
Verbal one.
Yes, all neatly packed away and organized in boxes. To think that this is only one dealer's worth. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this? but such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
Okay, back at it again.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
I wonder, where are they manufacturing all these? They obviously need the space. Is it gonna be underground, on a domain? That would be cool. A domain that looks like a factory, like the one in Tartaglia's story quest.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this?
Some sort of marking we've never seen before.
Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery.
They gotta be passing it off as something else.
The pieces have now all fallen into place. With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection.
Oh, okay.
No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe.
I don't think it's something to understand. Like, this is obviously some corruption shit going on.
Could I ask you for a favor, Traveler? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia. If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But, considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia now, it will only draw unnecessary attention.
Someone else gotta do it.
You'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Gotcha.
Sure thing! Leave it to us!
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations. You can come find me anytime if you uncover more info.
Alright, so I guess that we're gonna split up this time. Recommendation that Cyno wrote for you represents the trust the General Mahamatra places on you. That is such a cute envelope. It's adorable. Bahari?
If you start sniffing around the academia, it won't be long before people catch on to you.
But he's a dog. Of course he's gonna sniff around.
And once
find
word
out.
gets out, they'll soon be after my daughter and I.
Don't worry. I'll find them before things escalate that far. But if you still feel uneasy, then why don't you tell me about anyone else you know who was involved? The more information I have, the safer you will be.
Cool. Oh, still haven't unlocked a few of those teleportation points. I'm gonna have to look up a guide later. And back to where we started. The guy who first got you.
Hello, we meet again.
I swear, we need more playable characters with glasses. And I mean, not just adults like Baiju, but I want to see a little kid with them.
How's the investigation going?
Yeah, like glasses, not Chase like Dory.
Oh, so you were able to find Cyno after all. I hope he's doing all right.
The same as always.
I read the letter,
Cute.
and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
It's alright. We wanted to help Cyno too.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter. But with this letter from Cyno, it shouldn't be a problem.
Forbidden knowledge.
That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies. However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed. But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded. Follow me.
Okay.
I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Cyno is looking for.
Well, we gave him the letter. We want to keep showing off forbidden stuff.
The restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous. We'd better keep an eye out.
Yep. It's gotta be around here anyway. Usaiba.
Okay, I understand. Since Cyno is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions. But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Sus. Very sussy indeed. And a secret door opens in the wild. Huh. Oh no. Oh, for a moment I thought it had just completely
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
All thanks to Cyno. Do you know him?
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Cyno happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well.
He was in the academia, so I keep forgetting that. Like, did he wear one of the uniforms? I wanna see that. I wanna draw Cyno and Tagnari both wearing academia uniforms.
The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Search for clues in the repository. For deciphering forbidden documents. Oh. Mechanical life forms, research data. Am I gonna get in trouble for reading other stuff I shouldn't? Records an account of a Pantama researcher who's expelled from the academia for studying mechanical life forms. I feel like this is just like, I don't know how to say it, but it's like a bunch of Twitter receipts. Oh, Seal of Materials, the Court of Desolation, this is it. Despite repeated prohibitions, research on the Court of Desolation in the past decade has increased. People who study this mainly go through 3 stages: discovery, investigation, and fanatism. Little to no harm. Bringing that back to life. Investigation comes next. Information is scarce, so the structure has never been discovered. People spend all their money and resources looking for it. Tablets with the word, entering there comes at a price. I'm saying never been discovered that. As a result, many researchers, when in a short period of time overtaken by their fervent desire to make the Court of Desolation appear, they attempted to sacrifice their lives. Even after that, many academic scholars secretly continue their research. Once again, oh, so not much info.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet?
Mudata Ratkani.
Huh. It reminds That's Paimon of Cyno's former partner.
Oh.
His former partner. That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Mortada Radkani was Taj's only son.
Oh, he was young.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Cyno didn't know about it.
Is there any way we could meet Mortada?
No. Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison.
Oof, dark.
You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him. I would say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He's a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now. He used to be Cyno's only partner. Taj is also skilled with a polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Cyno mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position. I wonder if it had anything to do with the Mortada incident.
Taj was already very well known by the time Mortada was born. So when Mortada came to study at the Academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation,
So the dad probably
which is in violation
knew.
of Academia rules.
I feel like he did.
Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree.
Nope.
Shortly after, Mortada slit his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son.
This got pretty dark. This reminds me of Yelan's quest.
Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I wonder if he's trying to continue it.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now.
Yep.
Are you okay, Traveler?
Like they said, sometimes it's better to not know too many things.
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now. Impossible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research. But this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
Never, you say.
But if you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the Academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect.
He's saucy indeed.
Because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be
Given
difficult
what
to
had
restart
happened,
any research,
how they came to
since the
be.
7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard, however, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately.
Oh.
By doing so, one could restart the research outside the Academia without anyone ever noticing.
But
Interesting.
even so,
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death. Or even bring the dead back to life, right?
Uh-oh.
So maybe, though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Matra to find the truth and track down criminals. Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
Better to go.
Paimon's kind of confused. What should we do from here?
Let's go ask around somewhere else.
oh, now that I think about it, Cyno suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the Academia, right? There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the Academia and see what we can find.
Unless they're taking them via river.
Don't worry, Tosh. I won't let your reputation be tarnished.
Alrighty then, let's go ask around.
Leave the repository. Let's get out of here. Damn. Are we actually gonna see a zombie? Or at least a nice cutscene between the dad and the son? That'd be cute. Inquire about the shipment. Let's just get out of here then. Let's teleport. Alright, what info do you have?
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh. Well, yes, but isn't that pretty normal?
Is it?
The academia consumes so many resources each day. Everything from cooking ingredients, raw materials, even equipment for experiments. It's normal for goods to be coming in and out.
Hopefully you're not making excuses so we're deterred to find out.
Right, but we're looking for shipments with a Matra seal. Have you seen any like that?
That I'm not too sure of. I normally wouldn't notice whether the goods have any seals or not. Maybe you should ask someone else.
Normal answer, actually. Pretty normal answer.
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
No, not that I'm aware of. Perhaps you could ask someone else?
Excuse me. Have you seen any large shipments of goods leaving the academia recently?
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just checking to ensure nothing unusual has happened.
Well, I can't say it's unusual, but I did notice something.
Oh?
There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent shipments recently. Dozen of large boxes each time, if not more.
A Kusharawar. Oh, that's a hard name to pronounce.
When I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. The Kashar used to often sell scrap machines to traveling merchants, so I didn't really think anything of it. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately. There weren't ever so many outdated machines before.
And none come in to replace them.
And you didn't find that suspicious? Why didn't you report it for inspection?
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother?
Yep, typical contract worker. He doesn't want to lose his job, so why investigate further?
Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe they forged it or something. But you know what happened?
Huh?
A man named Taj came here and told me that he'd already inspected the goods personally and ordered me to leave the researcher alone. I couldn't question his word, could I?
Yeah, you're just lucky. Damn, you had your hands tied.
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way Taj would ever... No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must be trying to frame him.
It could be, but we should follow him.
Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
Oh, Nabil, I'm sorry.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. I was standing outside of the door, and I vaguely heard them say, "Found it." Before I realized it, the door opened, and Taj left with the group of them. I noticed that he had also changed into Eremite attire.
Oh.
But Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started to feel a little concerned about the whole thing. If you'd like to speak with him, maybe you can try visiting his home. He lives just on the outskirts of Sumeru City.
A group of eremites? Could Taj really be the one making all the canned knowledge?
Or he's trying to double-cross them. Any of them could be it.
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine. Looks like there's no other choice.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Go to Taj's house and look for clues.
So, this is Taj's place. There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
It's cute. I like it.
Well, what should we do then? Do we break in?
Burn it down. Take out Cleese doggo bombs.
No. Wait, the door's unlocked. Did Taj leave in a hurry? Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real
He
culprit.
probably knows we're tailing
Probably
him.
not a good idea to go in without permission.
There's no other option though. We have to do this in order to clear his name.
You're
Yeah, let's
right.
manipulate Nabil.
Even if we apply for a warrant now, we won't be able to do anything until tomorrow at the earliest. This is an emergency. I just hope Taj doesn't mind. What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil, can you make any sense of this?
It's not like they're on another language, are they?
Yes, this is definitely Taj's handwriting. These papers look like records. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. From the look of the numbers, the scale of this smuggling case is absolutely massive. The whole operation involves more than 300 people.
Oh, that is a lot.
Including dozens of celebrities. These are famous scholars, merchants, mercenaries. I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization on their own.
Maybe he is aware of that. Even so, he won't back down.
You're right. That's just who he is. As for the map, it appears to indicate the location of the Court of Desolation. Let's take it to Cyno and let him decide how to proceed.
Oh, there.
If Taj really has turned on his honor and committed
Mora.
these terrible acts, then I suspect that he might already be at the Court of Desolation as we speak. I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well. Maybe Cyno will know what to do.
Maybe.
All right, we'll give these to Cyno and see. Let's go!
I feel like the Court of Desolation is gonna be the last of the quest. And I'm gonna be real, like, I have to get to something. But when I do that, I probably won't be able to stream in maybe a week at best, at least until Sunday or Monday. When does the Mount Set event end? I still have more than a week, so I'm good there. I can just play the Mist events. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here and I'll end Cyno's quest and the Mondstadt event with Razor once I'm done dealing with what's gonna happen soon. Nothing bad, just I won't have much time to stream. Can be too noisy. So yeah, gonna leave it here. Thank you if anyone stopped by for a bit, even if you were just lurking. And yeah, I'll appreciate anyone else watching this afterwards. Thank you, and until later.